So I'm standing in my craft room right now. Well, I like to call it my craft room. It's basically the furnace room, but there's lots of storage down here. There's like a craft table with like a pegboard behind it, and then this here is a cabinet that we used in the old house for like a pantry, like a kitchen pantry, but I'm now using it as a craft cabinet. So I will give you a tour. It's really, really messy. So this is the top portion. It's sort of organized. I have a bunch of baskets, but they're just kind of like all over the place right now. This has like a hanging shelf. These are empty. I do have these little mini pegboards from Dollar Tree, and I was thinking of putting them like on here. That's basically that for that shelf. And then it also has a drawer, which isn't too badly organized actually. And the bottom is a disaster as well. Some painting stuff, some stickers, staple gun, some like file folders, basket, tools, just a whole bunch of junk that needs to be organized. So I'm gonna take everything out and then I will show you the pile of things and how I organized it. Okay, so the top part is empty. I haven't done the drawer or the bottom part yet, but I have a damp wet wipe. I'm gonna wipe the shelves because they are quite dirty. So I'll do that and then I'll carry on with the rest of the cabinet. What in God's name kind of mess have I created? This was all in my craft cupboard. Not organized. It looks even worse now that it's all out. So I guess I'm slowly gonna have to go through it all and find a better way to organize it. I might have to get some more bins or something because I don't think I'm going to be able to organize it as good as I want to with the little bit of bins that I do have. For now, I'll just organize it all, put it in boxes, see how that goes. This is the current state of all my supplies. So I'm going to get back to organizing all this. The cupboard is currently empty, so we're gonna work on getting all this back in the cupboard. Okay, so before I start putting everything back, I do want to figure out these pegboards. So what I'm thinking is I can put them here on the door, probably with command strips. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some command strips and see if I can figure out maybe how to put these on. So I'm trying to super glue these together. I couldn't figure out how to open this little tiny tube of super glue, and then I tried cutting it open and I got super glue like all over my fingers. And I tried rinsing it really well and then washing it, but it's still there, and now my fingers feel disgusting. Anyway, I figured out how to open the stupid thing. So yeah, well, this better work, otherwise I got super glue on my fingers for nothing. But anyway, I did the one side. I just did it off camera. It closes nicely. I'm gonna put two here and then 2 at the top. I also have these. These are good to put like that. Yeah, so that's what I have so far. Hi guys, it's me again. I just got back from the store. I got a whole bunch of stuff to help organize the craft cabinet. I will do a haul of what I got, and then I will kind of organize like what's gonna go in what organizer. Okay, so I'm gonna do, oh, you can't even see me. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna do a haul. I just have a big bag right here of everything that I got. So I got 2 of these. They're gonna sit inside the cabinet as like a riser. I got a wire basket, little organizer, 1 more cup for my pegboard, labels, these stickers, these ones, and these ones. Hi, Willie. 3 of these. It's like a container, has a lid. I got this. It's actually a vase. 2 of these clear bins. Last but not least, 2 more of these bins. That is what I got. We'll see what I can do. I'm gonna start organizing now. I'll show you what I do, and yeah. Well, it's definitely starting to look more like a craft cupboard. I found this. It is glass, but it's just an empty vase. I found a use for it. They actually fit really perfectly. So now if it's like visually there, I'll probably end up using them. I like that you can see all the colors, so yay! So I have this giant basket of beads to figure out next. Because that's the item that I have so much of, that's what I'm struggling with the most. So I'm going to organize all of my beads and figure out where in the cupboard I want them to go. For the most part, everything is kind of sorted. Like these are pony beads, but yeah, it's still kind of tricky. Of trying to put everything in the drawer and the time lapse that you just watched, I'm realizing that the drawer is too heavy, so I think I'm just gonna have to keep it at the bottom. So I'm gonna put everything in the bottom, I think, because the drawer is too heavy. But yeah, it just wasn't working out, so I'm gonna switch that up real quick. So this is the bottom. This used to be up on the workshop table. It just like was getting in the way. But yeah, I think the bottom part's primarily gonna be for beads because I have a lot of them. So update.
This is the top shelf of the bottom part of the cupboard. So that's the top part, here's the bottom, but top shelf, because that's bottom.
That was really confusing. Anyway, I had this all at the bottom, but not as accessible, like I said, and I plan to put stuff that I don't use as frequently at the bottom, so I'm gonna put this shelf in here. So I just remembered that I have these. We are gonna test together if this is gonna fit in this space here, because if it fits, that'll create more vertical space, and I love using all the vertical space. I'm sitting funny because the cord to my ring light is plugged in and it's literally hitting my head right now. But, ready? Let's try it. Oh my god, it doesn't fit. I could have swore it was gonna fit. It doesn't fit. Never mind. Scratch that idea. Okay, I'm back to the top part again. This is what we have so far. You've seen most of it. All I did off camera was I put pom-poms in here because they're pretty. Pink clothespins and then washi tape. So I put them in these clear containers because these are like pretty like aesthetic looking items. I don't know where exactly they're gonna sit. Like I don't know what shelf, but for now they're here. And then I realized that I have the empty drawer still to deal with. So I'm probably going to put all those like strings and stuff that I had in this basket. I'll probably end up putting in the drawer with like the sewing kit. And then I'm gonna figure out where else everything needs to go. So here's the drawer. Sorry it's a little bit dark, but yeah, I organized it by like string, all sorts of different kinds of string. Some like beading string, and then the sewing stuff is back there because it's not really used much, but huge improvement. It looks way better for sure. This is what down here looks like right now. It's a work in progress. I'm gonna find a better system. I'm honestly getting really tired. It's only like 7:40. Probably gonna tidy up, do the final touches within the next couple days, but definitely made a lot of progress. All the organizers I got made a huge difference. So I'm really happy with the progress so far. It's a lot of work. So I'll continue on later and then show you like the final product. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a few days, almost a week actually. I've had to keep on picking up a few things here and there just to help with the organization process. So I'm back. I think I finally have everything figured out. It's been a long process. It's a lot of work. There's probably going to be a part 2. It is kind of a process, and since I've lived here like under a year, lots of my stuff hasn't been put away properly, found a place for. I'm still in the process of decluttering. So it's a process, but I'm working on it. But yeah, there's lots of work to do today. So let's get back to it. I have 3 of these clear bins. And what I was thinking was I'll put all these like little tiny beads in here in their container just so that they stay organized. And I'm also gonna put like my little seed beads in there. So I organized all my bigger seed beads. Yeah, and then I think I'll just put it all in here. Okay, so next, my idea with these clear bins, I got 2 of them. They're very, very sturdy plastic. My idea behind these was to kind of put all the beads like in vertically like this, just so like you can kind of see what's what, rather than having them all like stacked just like in the closet, like stacked on top of each other. So I'm gonna give that a try. So for now, I just did this. This is one bin. These containers fit quite nicely. And my other one, like these are all pony beads. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like that, honestly. For now, that's the best we can do. Okay, please excuse the noise in the background. My furnace is in here, so it's running and it might be a little bit loud. But I originally had my markers in here. So since I have like a lot of clear stuff, I do have these. So yeah, I'm gonna peel these off. I'm gonna put them in these containers and then open up my new packs of markers and then see how many markers I can fit. So that was really successful. The only thing that bothers me is like, I don't have enough markers to like fill the containers, so they're just like kind of in there loosely. But that's okay. I like that they're in clear containers. Okay, so I haven't quite figured everything out yet, but I forgot that I do have 3 of these, and I do have little tie-on labels that I can use. I'm just gonna tie on the labels and then leave it blank for now. So I will do that, and then I'll try and figure out what to put in them. I'm finally finished most of it. There's a couple of items I just didn't know what to do with and don't really have the space for. So I'm going to show you the final result. I would say it's a pretty drastic difference. It has more of like a system to it now. So I will show you that, and yeah. All right, I'm gonna start with the top. So you probably remember the before. Here it is. So I did put these little pegboard things on. Honestly, I don't like them. So those just may or may not stay, I don't know. But here's the top. So I did like a wire basket of yarn. These amazing clear containers. Here, I did not put a label on this one yet because I might be changing what's in here. In this basket, I have labels and then various kinds of tape. I have coloring supplies here. And then the bottom is mostly paint stuff and glue. So we have glue, like my glue gun sticks. There's wood glue, spray on adhesive glue, and then there's some crazy glue, which I'm horribly afraid to use after that whole incident. My paintbrushes, and then I have an empty container and then some elastics at the back. And my paint, my acrylic paint, it's a really small collection. And then my watercolor palette at the back. This is just more paint stuff, like the palettes, watercolor paper, and then like a little kit that I have. So that's the top. So next we have the drawer. It is so much better than it was though. There's sewing stuff, and then there's measuring tapes, like different kinds of string. Here's all my beading string. It's basically just different kinds of string to make various things. But yeah, so that's the drawer. Now for the bottom. I think it's a pretty drastic change. This is much more organized. I put labels on things as necessary. These are beads that don't have a container, and then the rest are pony beads. And then these are like, there's my beading tray, and then little baggies for beads, more seed beads, and then just like miscellaneous and stuff like that. The bottom shelf is empty right now. I'm going to try and do something with it in my next video because I do have some other things that I need to organize that. Okay, so that is it for my clean and organize my craft closet with me video. It took a long time, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it motivated you to clean, declutter, and organize as well. And thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click that like button if you liked this video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos coming up soon. Bye guys!
Space ghost haunts me every single night. From afar they turn to shooting stars. Hold me tight, 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 tight. All the darkest secrets I